We need to get to this, though. Breaking overnight, a software outage has been linked to Microsoft systems, and it has impacted thousands of businesses worldwide this morning.
Yeah, a global outage that we're talking about, of course. This has huge implications from banks to airlines. It is still unclear at this hour exactly what we are dealing with. There's a lot of information out there right now swirling around. So let's get right to Marcella Robertson for what we know, Marcella, for sure at this hour.
Yeah, and you guys, so much coming in over the last couple of hours. Still a lot of information that we're trying to get confirmed. But what I can tell you is that, again, this is nationwide. It is worldwide. This Microsoft outage impacting a lot of different organizations, banks, companies, and airlines. I want to start with the airlines first, because I can tell you that several major airlines are on a ground stop worldwide right now. That includes United, Delta, American, some of the biggest carriers nationwide here, again, on our ground stop. I want to read some of the statements that we've gotten. So United has basically said that they have been impacted by this computer outage. They're working to restore their systems, but they right now are holding all aircrafts at their departure airports. So keep that in mind if you're traveling today or expecting someone to come in at the airport. So all of the aircrafts being held at their departure airports. Flights that are already airborne will continue to their destinations. But I can tell you, I've seen on social media, on X, a lot of people posting that even though they've landed, they have not been able to actually make it to the gate, again, because a lot of those systems down, impacting being able to get to the gate, being able to get to baggage claim, to check in, get your ticket. So all of that impacted as well. American Airlines also facing technical issues this morning because of this outage, again, impacting multiple carriers. They also have a ground stop in place for departing flights. And they say that they are in contact with the planes currently in flight. So again, not really clear as far as American what the plan is for the planes that are already up in the air. Again, Delta also impacted by this. I can tell you that in the last 5 minutes, I've checked the boards on DCA, on Dulles and BWI, and those cancellations are rolling in, and they have been over the last couple of hours or so. So please, if you are traveling, really important to check those boards, check that information, and check your flight information before you head out to any airport today. Pretty much a worldwide ground stop for those major airlines. I also want to mention, we checked in with Amtrak. As far as the rails are concerned, they are not saying that they're not impacted by this, and right now we're not seeing any cancellations or delays on Amtrak. We will let you know if that changes. Locally, right, we're talking about a lot of organizations, everyone relying on these computer systems. We checked in with MPD, who says that they were impacted by this, but they are able to operate normally. Still unclear, though, if 911 operations have been impacted by this outage. Fairfax County, you're up and working properly. No issues with the police department or 911, as well as Montgomery County. Hospitals, we are checking in with them. Inova, MedStar locations. I do want to mention UMD Capital Region Medical Center in Prince George's County confirms that they have been impacted by this, but we're not going into any major detail about what that is. So we're working to get more information about that. Johns Hopkins, no outages there. And I do also want to mention banks, right? A lot of people concerned, worried about their money when an outage like this happens. We just got this in. This is Wells Fargo. Online banking temporarily unavailable. So if that impacts you and you're trying to get into your online accounts, they are saying you can still access those accounts through the ATMs, through banking locations, and through customer service. Their customer service available 24/7, so keep all of that in mind. But again, a lot of information still coming in. We're working to get more confirmed for you, but really it is impacting a lot of things worldwide, and the biggest thing, really, we have a ground stop for a lot of the major airlines, guys.
Metro, Marcella,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about Metro. You mentioned Amtrak. Is Metro affected by this?
Yeah, working to get that confirmed as well. But again, you know, right now we know the air is mostly impacted, working to figure out what's happening on the ground. But Amtrak not impacted, working to figure out if Metro, how that's going to operate or if it will operate today.
Okay. I mean, this is a wide scale issue right now. So many entities affected by this. Marcella, thank you. Microsoft suggesting on X, formerly known as Twitter, that the situation is improving, but escalating outages, of course, still being reported at this hour, 4:33, reported around the world, not just locally here.
A global issue, breaking global issue, and Marcella is giving those updates. But again, we're talking about companies. We're also talking about banks being affected too, hospitals, and aircraft, which is really scary if you don't know what is going on. But we're here for you with the latest information, and again, information coming in through sources that we are on all the time, like X, right?
Yes, yes.
All right.